Nope, you don't have to put your glasses on. It's me, Gail P. I haven't seen y'all in a while, so happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, anything that's come in between. I probably haven't done a video in a few months. Life just got in the way, unfortunately, and I missed all of you. And I want to thank all of you for saying hi and making sure I was still hanging around. We've had some sicknesses. My ex-husband, who we were still close, not that close, but close, he died he was 67 about 2 months ago. And then my son, who lived with him, he didn't like me very much. Well, I'm sure he loved me, but you know, I kind of made him responsible for things and stuff. But he did have some issues of his own, so the thing is, my ex-husband never showed him, you know, the lights were just on by magic, and the food was in the refrigerator by magic, and all that stuff, so he didn't have to be responsible. So they just brought him here one day, and that was that. And he has bad diabetes, so when he'd fall on the floor because he hadn't eaten, I didn't know what to do. One day he slept in the bathroom all night because I couldn't move him. But I think he was just tired. He liked to cook during the night, so you never knew what you were going to get. I found he was making homemade bread, and he was letting it, you know, he wasn't sure what to do, but anyway, it rose all the way to the floor. There were lots of new things to get used to. And as much as I love him, they were not easy. So if you see a few more wrinkles and lots more gray hair, because I had to cancel a few times to get my hair done. What else? Let me try to think of good stuff. I didn't really do much crafting. My house was such a wreck all the time that adding one more mess to it, because I tend to like to sit on my bed for some reason and do stuff. But it was a very different time, and we still have a long way to go. He's not home right now. He'll be gone for a few weeks. And actually, I know I'm forgetting something, so if anyone sent me anything that I'm not showing, I know Nola did, but I'm pretty sure I showed hers already. I should look on my videos. If not, I will. And I made a couple things just for the heck of it. But I want to show you one thing my son gave me. We're always looking for keys around here. And you know they have this little thing you can get. We have a store called Five and Below. I'd never heard of it before. He did. He spends enough money there. I don't care if it's one and below. He'll manage to spend enough. It's a little thing with batteries, and it has two lines. One with one line, one with two lines, so two people can do it. And then you put one of them on your keys. And as long as you make sure the battery's in there, if you hit it, the other thing goes and tells you where your keys are. But then he had to go one step further and got me this thing. So when I go anywhere, I've got this hanging around my neck. I got it all screwed up now. but it like comes down to here. So I don't think I'll be losing my keys soon. He got one, I got one. And then we're supposed to put them back in the same place. Of course, I'm really good at that. I'm going to show you this cute little thing that he got me. See, I already can't find it. What's it called? Gizmo. And it plugs in, and you can all of the feet have things for your phones or whatever, many things you use, your family members or whatever. So I thought that was pretty cute. They do have some really cute things there, and I like all those little cutesy things. But my God, I mean, if he hasn't bought everything from there already, I don't know how there could be much more. And that's where he got that thing for the keys too. Hope you can hear me okay. I got a new iPhone finally. And they're so sensitive, you know. I'm always being somewhere I don't want to be or whatever. One thing I made was, he wanted me to make a little box for one of his first dogs. He raised pit bulls. And I found I really loved pit bulls. And so, I mean, I was getting a little carried away. I said, well, okay, put the ashes in here. And then we'll glue this down. And then I made him another one. And so far he's used it for his stuff, because he has two dogs. This one's been in an urn for a couple years. So I'll just probably have to figure out something to do with this box. So it's just kind of messy. It's not that great. For Halloween, that's how far back we're going, I found 2 placemats at the dollar store. And I don't know what I did, but I put them together. And I hung it on my door. And I just stuffed it with that batting. I don't know. I mean, it's certainly nothing wonderful. And then this was, I took some of this from something, stuck it on there. And what was this? Oh, some leaves I had. So, and you recognize this from one of the doilies. Yeah, this was just the other side. So that was Halloween. I guess it's just because, and that's a little bow I had made or whatever. I guess I just saw them and thought, well, you must be able to do something with these. And then I put these little things on here. I never say the words, do I? And like my sister says, and you never finish your sentences. Oh well, sisters. What can I say? Okay, so now go ahead and show you another thing I made. One thing I did make, and I gave it away to someone I don't even know that well. And I wish I would have saved it, or gotten a, I did get some pictures, but the pictures don't do it any justice. It was a lamp shade. And I had gotten this beautiful brown, like brocade trim. I'm pretty sure from Nola. And I hate that I put it on there, wasted it. And it just looked so pretty. Sometime I'll take a picture of it and print it, and then I'll show you. But it came out really nice. And she didn't seem, you know, all that thrilled. And I just loved it. So next time I'm picking and choosing. Then I have a couple swaps. Of course, some, I mean, have been due for a while. And then there's some I had sent ahead of time. So, this is the box that I had. This started out as a flower. If you remember, I had it hanging up there. And then I took the box cover and decided to just keep going. Let me see here. Put this on under here. You know, a little bit of this and a little bit of that. That was the cake from one of Annie's kits. Little animal in there. Butterfly. I don't know. You know, people ask, well, how do you know what to put? I don't. I just, it's a shoe, ladies' high heel. What's this? I don't even know what half this stuff is. Oh, this is a heart I had made with some clay or glue or something. I don't know. And then I put these little leaves I made. Probably doing a really rotten job today because I'm not used to this anymore. And these little flowers. I don't know. I see something, then this. And I just think, oh, that would look nice there. There's no rhyme or reason. And then this just had, the bottom just had some material I'd put on it. But then that material, that trim from Roseanne, she had a lot of, and I bought. She gave me maybe a yard for a gift, and I bought about, I don't know, 10 or 20 yards. And I wrapped it around. That's this here. Twice. And then I made that, except a little thing fell off. Whoop. And then I just put some stuff on it. And then this pretty trim here. Somebody sent me, but I'm like lucky I get things made, yet alone. If I can remember who sent them, I'm happy to say, but. And then I've got this, oh, I forget. I think it was maybe Roseanne or The Awakening Angel. Maybe sent me this silver little thing, medallion thing. And then I had this hat that I put on there. I cut a little piece off of that stuff we have. I still might hang a couple things in there. And see, it closes, but it does close right over the thing. I mean, it will. I like that bird there. Isn't that cute? I even forget who I still owe swap to and whose is whose. And I actually still have that one. I put these on. That I made, that little book out of that sock that I got in the hospital for my foot. That I'm have to send to Roseanne. So I didn't put anything on the bottom this time. Usually I'll put a doily or something. And I had the cake on there in the beginning, and then I'm thinking, should I take the cake off? Should I not? Let me know what you think. And then this is from that blouse I had bought that Margaret said she had just bought one like it, and I'm tearing mine up. Some blue. I love these. I really like those. A little medallion of flowers there. And then what I did was I ended this here, but then I just brought it up here and kind of scrolled it around. You can see. Oh, and look at this. I'm not sure where I got this. It looks like a sheriff's badge, kind of. And it might have been from I can't think of her name, on Saturdays when she sells all her stuff. And I took this flower and folded it over. And I put this pretty purple bead in there. And I put this, I just kind of put this in there. Actually, that's all I ever do. Just kind of stick this here and stick that there. So, I thought it was kind of cute. I have a couple of, and then I put this on here. I got this from Roseanne. And I don't know, I should hang some more danglies here and there or what. But I can use it as a nice box. And look at that, I think that's so cute. I haven't found any more. Of course, I haven't looked. That little shoe, tap shoe, ballet shoe. Anyway, I did manage to make that basically by adding on to that flower, making it for the box. And then this trim went all around it, and I ended up covering most of it up. So if you like it, fine, and if you don't, I don't know what to tell you. Oh, and these, I just love these. That's what that's what I was doing all this time, losing my mind. Violet. No, not Violet. She lives here in Florida. I'm trying to think of her name. She started sending me these, and I just love them. And I painted this one. I'll think of her name when I'm in bed tonight. Okay, so that was that. And like I said, I made the lampshade, but I'll probably never see that again. And I did get a few things, I think, at the thrift store one day. The last time, long time ago, when I went to the hairdresser, beauty shop, beautician, salon, whatever you call them now, I don't know. I'm never politically correct. And I've been trying to rearrange some of my stuff. And every time I do, everything falls. You don't know how much milk glass, about 3 pieces I broke the other day. I keep, because of my knee and my back, I keep losing my balance. And I just happened to lose my balance, and this round Lazy Susan, I grabbed onto it, and of course, it tipped and it went around. Everything went upstairs. I'm going to try to get everything maybe in this one room, but I'd probably have to get rid of that couch, that lounger. I don't know. And I have 3 big containers of jewelry and stuff, and you know, I'm trying to separate them between charms and earrings and pins, and I decided I'm better off just throwing them all together, except for the necklaces and stuff that I have hanging up there, and just leave the other things and just dig through them, because I can never decide anyway what I'm going to put on something. I want you to see all my mess. This is what I put remember when I made these to hang the glasses on? But I still have stuff. What I did was I stuck a lot of stuff upstairs in the other craft room over the holidays. Because who's going to go upstairs and be snooping around? Well, you wouldn't believe, but there are people that do. And I decided on my hat, look what I decided some of these things I had, I put, I'm going to start writing names and things. I just started putting some things on there. I think that looks cute. Trying to think. It was Marilyn? I don't know, but whoever sent me the hat, you knew how much I loved it. I just, I'm not good with names anymore. Not good with much of anything. Okay, I'm going to end this, and then I'll do another one on a beautiful Happy Mail that I'd gotten. Thank God this time I had gotten hers out first. I think that was my last video. But I'm not even sure. But I'm sure I'm pretty sure I got hers done, and then she's worked on mine, and then I got it probably over a month ago. So it's gorgeous. So that'll be next. Stay tuned for Gail, the absentee crafter. And with all these changes and stuff, I just hope I'm able to upload this. And I heard about some of the changes. I can't wait to get over to Jeanette's channel. I haven't really even, I don't think, watched a video. Maybe a little bit here or there. But as soon as I'd start, it would be like all hell would break loose, and I'd have to stop anyway. So I'm anxious to see. I felt bad that I missed out on all the cards and, well, not really. Cards aren't my thing. But Christmas stuff, and I just wanted Christmas to come and go. I really didn't buy anything, do anything. But I did keep checking to see if I was going to win Virginia's prize, since I put all that time and effort into that role I made her. And June's too. I didn't win anything there. And I haven't even checked in with June to see how she's doing. I feel so bad. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind on everything. But hopefully, this is what I'd like to do. I'd like to have, I had to get a new air conditioning also the other day. That was fun. What else? The cat decided, he's an indoor cat, right? You've seen him. Well, he decided that now he wants to be indoor and outdoor. He figured out a way to go underneath the floor on the patio, because there was just gravel when we moved here. And then we put this recycled wood like on top. So he figured how to go back there and get out the front. But he doesn't know how to go back that way. He has to come in the front door when someone opens the door. And just like a dog, if I go out there, I know he's out there, and I figure, oh, well, he's having fun, who cares? But he doesn't have his front paws, though. But he's pretty fast. And he knows to stick kind of behind the bushes. And at the end of the day, he knows it's getting cold, because it's pretty cold out there. I'll just yell, Cherokee! Wah, wah, wah. So he comes running in, because I guess he's hungry and thirsty. And so now, I don't know what I'll do, but I still need to, you know, the house is like 18, 19 years old now. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? And I really need a hot water tank, and I could use new windows. And if you could see my alarms, let me see. Up there, let me see if you can see it. Stupid fan. Where'd it go? Well, anyway, I don't think you could see it. But when I can't get the battery out, remember last time I tried and I fell? Well, when I can't get the battery out, I don't have a lot of patience. So I just whack it to death. And it, I don't know why you can't see it. Just kind of hangs, it's hanging there. Almost all of them are just hanging by a thread. Because I didn't have the patience. And the fire marshal, I mean, he'll come out and change him for all us old people. But I always think, well, I don't want to bother him just to do that. But yeah, we have become friends. He'll sit here and, you know me, no one's a stranger, so we talk for a pretty long time. So I need to call him, because I guess I need new ones. You never think things are going to happen, but they do, you know, they do. Okay, guys, I'll let you go. And if anyone wants any of these, this one I really liked because it was a coffee pot. I mean, a coffee cup, and I put this wire in there. And then see all you do. I remember I showed you that time. I even did it through a mink thing. How these magnets are so powerful that one can go underneath your coat and see, and you know, whatever you want to use it for. But I had showed you a bunch of them, but you know what, they're upstairs. I didn't bring them down. Okay. I showed you what Roseanne made me, I'm sure. But I'm going to show you it on the hanging on the door because it looks so pretty. If I can get up. Get up, get out of bed. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Just say the kids until I got mad. Bought them alarm clocks. Isn't that pretty? I showed that to you, but I think that's just gorgeous. But I want to find something better to put around it. And then she had given me a middle picture so I could make something of my own. So, oh, I'd never make it as a production person on TV, would I? I got this too. I don't know if my son got it for me at that 5 and Below. Isn't that cool? Some of you may have gotten some stuff with this on. And Diana Baucus is, I tried to let most of you know that wanted to know. She's been home. She's still not up and at it yet. I'm waiting for her to do her challenge. She loves making things and she's so good at it. But she hasn't gotten that torch lit under her yet. So maybe we all need to help her somehow. You know, she had brain surgery actually. And because there was a blood clot or whatever. And she's getting pretty bored. That was a while ago, but it takes time. And being depressed is not fun. So if anyone can think of a way to get her moving or send her a little something. She's not a big talker. She's kind of quiet, like me. And so, you know, maybe some little thing will get her excited and get her moving. I sent her a box. I'll need to send her another one pretty soon. Okay, I promise I'm going now. See you in a while.